And we'll see how our other coffee's doing now that it's cold. So, it's tasting a little bit better. It's not quite as hot. It's kind of room temperature-y now. But definitely much more along the... As far as flavors go, those acidity, fruity notes are starting to come forward a little bit more as the temperature drops. The mark of a really good coffee is that it'll hold its flavor as it gets cold. So you don't, as soon as you lose temperature, all the flavor doesn't go away. A good cup of coffee will be good to the last drop. Which, probably a slogan for something. But it's good all the way to the bottom. Which this is. Super good. Now that was out of the AeroPress. So we'll see how the Kalita tastes. It smells good. It's hot though. Yep, definitely hot. We're gonna take this off. It's hard to drink in. We're just gonna transfer cups here. Do the old cup transfer, let it cool up a little bit more. Burned myself a second time today in the same stream. It's good. It's good. We're moving right along here. We're learning. Man, interestingly enough, we're getting about the same flavor. This cup tastes almost the same as the AeroPress did. Some of those flavors feeling really muted. Now, I did kind of mess up the brewing process a little bit, get distracted, so that sucks. But flavor-wise, we're getting about the same thing. Those really nice, kind of subtly sweet, subtly acidic berry flavors with that jammy, kind of preserved sweetness. Aren't really popping out for me. So I mean, they're there. Excuse me. They're definitely there. But they're not as prevalent as I would like them to be. Again, we have our recipe that we've been sticking to. So there it goes. We got it. Yeah, we have our recipe that we're sticking to. So we're not having to worry about whether we're adding too much coffee or not enough coffee. I'll probably adjust the grain size just a little bit more. I feel like that's been what's... I feel like that's most likely what's slowing us down here. And again, now that we're getting so close, small, very, very small adjustments here to grain size. This will slow down the coffee just a little bit more. Give the coffee more surface area. slow it down. Let the water and the coffee be friends, just a little bit more than they are right now. And that should help us. I'm going to go throw this away because we're going to try one more. We're going to try one more cup. We'll do it out of the Kalita again. Garbage cup. No, 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 garbage cup. You too can live the dreams. We got a lot going on here. Got a lot going on. Gotta clean up my desk a little bit. Need a little bit more space. But yeah, we find up the grind. We are going to just try the same thing again, see what that adjustment did for flavor. Excuse me. What's nice is I buying from big roasters like this, whether it be, Chromatic or Blue Bottle or Sight Glass or, any good local roaster, depending on where you're located. I don't have to worry about defects, like coffee, like defects in the coffee bean, because those companies and those businesses all have quality assurance people to make sure that they're not buying defective coffee. So that's nice. Also means that I need to step up my game, because if I'm tasting any mistakes or things that are wrong in my cup, it's my fault. So I have to get good. This is feeling a little bit better. Look at that. Not too bad at all, huh? There we go. Looking at the grain size here. We find it up a little bit. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go a little bit finer, but we'll try this. I know I said small adjustments are better, but sometimes it's just not enough. And this might be one of those times where it just might not be enough. But we're soldiering on. I hope I have enough water for one more cup. We've done what? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we got plenty. We got plenty of water left. We're gonna put this bad boy over here. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we got enough for one more cup. Yeah. Grain size might still be a little too thick, but one of the beautiful things about coffee is that it's a process.
We're reinventing snacking and would love for you to try one of our delicious snack boxes for
You
free.
can learn
Clicking on the banner now. Choose from over
as you
90
go.
snack creations, such as our whole grain banana shortbread dippers with
Let's not pour this into my PlayStation.
chili and honey almonds. Each box is handpicked and mailed to your work or home. Click on the banner now to claim your first box for free.
Boom. All right, here we go. Doing this quick. 18 grams coffee. Tear. Put this over here. Bloom. Yeah. Again, letting those gases escape. Letting that extraction process begin. Oh, looks beautiful. We're looking beautiful over here. Add half of your water, which, since we're only doing 200 grams, it's going to be 100 grams of water, which is what we did not do last time. Boom. And what your goal is now for your barista is to make sure the coffee stays wet. Again, as the water leaves the filter, the coffee bed is going to sink, and some of those coffee grinds are going to stay towards the top. You want to make sure that that all stays wet the entire extraction process, during the entire extraction process, so you get an even cup. At about half your time, go ahead and add the rest of your water up to your total volume. Making sure everything is nice and covered, even. And we went over by a gram. So what I'm going to do now is just let the water drip out. Let's see if we can. Oh, I'm sorry. If anybody gets motion sick, I'm sorry. Woo. Here we go. Look at that. Production value. So this is what I'm talking about. See how some of those coffee grinds will stay up on the edge? Like that. We're already at our second pour, so it's not quite as important to keep those things because those have already extracted as much as they would have we would have wanted. But after your first pour, you're going to want to make sure that all of those coffee grinds stay nice and wet during the whole extraction process. Look at that. That wasn't too bad. To get there and come back, not too bad at all. Still dripping a little bit. We'll let the rest of that go. And drip it all over my floor. Boom. And that's it. 18 grams, 200 ounces. Man, that feels so hot. That's the sound that I make for that. So since this is the last cup, we'll talk about tasting here a little bit. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we can talk about tasting here as this cup slows down here just a little bit.